Hey team, welcome along to our beginner 2. I'm going to have a few of the same exercises in here and just the same cueing and reminders, so it starts to sink in and it starts to become, familiar to you working out on the TotalGym with the same cues. So first of all, we always need to open up our hip flexors, lengthen our hamstrings and that kind of thing. So with that said, let's get busy. So round 2, guys. Always make sure we sit at the bottom of our glide board, put our feet onto the struts and start to release our pelvis because all our tight back muscles go through here. And so to get them lengthened, we want to immobilize them. And we just draw into our tummy and we roll back. Draw into our tummy and roll back. And don't worry if it's a little bit sore, because often it is. And just roll and come back. Also wakening up our lower abdominals as well. And beautiful. I'm going to take my arms open and come around to my left. Reach down as far as you can go, and that may not be fine, don't worry about it. Drop the shoulders, rotate to the right, tuck in and come forward. And come back up and drop your shoulders. And rotate, tuck in and roll your way forward. And come back. And drop your shoulders, rotate to your right, dive into your belly, roll back down, and come back in, drop, and rotate to your left, tuck in, roll forward, and come back. One more time. And don't let anyone tell you that hip operations get in the way. I have a complete prosthesis. You would never know. I can still do everything. I'm now just going to reach forward and just hold on to my toe bar. You can hold on to your squat stand and lengthen out my back. Feels really nice. Tuck in and roll your way back up. And I'm going to grab my cushion. This is a TotalGym cushion, but we can't get them anymore, so just a nice soft pillow. Dive into your belly, roll back down. Put your foot on your squat stand or toe bar and drop the foot with your toes backwards. You can hold your ankle if you don't have a cushion. And just drop off to the side a little bit and take your opposite arm up and hold. Stay here for a few breaths. The more painful it is, the more you should stay there. If you're feeling quite comfortable, go ahead and come down. Just slip on the cushion, and that just increases the intensity right down into the quads as well. So you runners, this is a really good one for you. Hold. I never found a hip flexor quad stretch that's as good as on the TotalGym. None. And we're just going to take that back now. Come back over. And left side. And we just hold. Listen to the body. Take the opposite arm up. Take a nice deep breath. Always go back into your breathing. It helps to relax muscles. It also feeds blood to the muscles ready to work. So breathing in your nose and out your mouth is just an important part of exercise, just like drinking water. Never start your workout with a dry mouth. Always drink before you work out and straight after. Hold and remember that water is your transportation for your fat to get to your muscle. And coming back out. Both feet go back on. I'm going to make sure that I'm right at the bottom. You want your bottom always at the bottom unless you have a knee complication. And then keep up a little bit. And that way you won't go too deep. So breathe in. You can keep your hands hips, or I like to put them at the bottom of the glide board. Then I know that I'm in the right place with my butt. So remember that. It's a really good cue to have, is your hands should be on the bottom of the glide board. That also allows you to roll your shoulders back and keep your elbows down. If your head is going backwards, pop a pillow underneath until we get those neck and shoulder muscles to the right position. And they do change. I've changed many of my clients' neck, shoulder pathologies. So I'm going to come down for 3 and 1, 2, 3, push back. Come on down and 1, 2, 3, push back. Come on down, 1, 2, 3, push back. Come on down, 1, 2, 3, push back. One more time and down, 2, 3, and push back. I'm now just going to roll on my side, take my right arm up, and take my left leg to the front of my toe bar. If you've got a squat stand, just put the heel on with the toes hanging over because you don't want it behind you. So as far forward as you can get on your unit. Take this leg away, breath in, come down, sit into your butt. So think of sitting backwards. Come on down. Now if it's too easy, just take it up. I'm just going to stay here just to show you that it doesn't matter if you're low. So you can put the numbers on here as well. So we come down for 3. 1, 2, 3, push. Gets harder. Down, 1, 2, 3, and push. Come on down, and 1, 2, 3, and push. And one more. Then we're going to go back into singles and add the adductor. So long leg, exhale, lift. Now you want the toes down. You sit down into that left leg and you lift the right leg. Lift and keep it slightly bent with the toes turned down. You won't feel anything just to start with, and then it starts to feel a little heavy. Got 5 adductor muscles, and they're smaller than your quad, so they fatigue a lot quicker. So I'm just going to do 2 more, and then I'm going to hold it down. Okay, so I just call this the final blast. Hold and lift, 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 lift. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now I'm feeling them. So gently walk your way over. You're going to see my butt view this time. Arm up. See my bottom is right at the back. Right foot forward. Left leg in the front and hold. Breath in, sit down into your butt and push back. Come on down and push back. You want to come right down to 90 degrees so you get into your glute max. And any single leg work will also work glute medius and glute minimus. They shape, tone, but they're so functional. Hope you guys can hear me. Sorry for being so rude. Come on down for 3 and 1, 2, 3, push up. Come on down and 1, 2, 3, push up. Come on down and 1, 2, 3, push up. Come on down and 1, 2, 3, going back to singles, long leg out but bend knee and lift that leg, toes turn down. Lift and back. Lift. You've got some abdominals that have to come on here as well. So draw up into those abdominals and lift and lift. I'm really feeling this buttock now. And 2 more. Hold it down and pulse. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10, and push back. Now, a lot of us have postural problems when we start in TotalGym. So this is another postural correction exercise. I'm just rolling over because I like the sequence to flow so you don't have to keep getting up and down. Thumbs into your legs, chin off the top of your glide board to keep your neck in line. Thumbs in, rotate, lift up. Now my knees are off the glide board because my buttocks are turned on, and come back down. Glutes on, knees off, heels on. Breath in, exhale, reach up. You'll notice I don't lift my head, I keep it in line with my spine. Come back down. Exhale and lift up. Hold, 2, 3, think of hitching a ride home and come back down. And don't do these fast, hold them up so you feel all your back and your butt muscles on. And hold. Hands go underneath you. Drop your elbows. Nice little tricep work here. Some of you will struggle. Bottom up in the air and press up. I'm going to show you some options. You can do your tricep push-up. Remember, I do these every day, so and I never plan to stop doing them either. But the option here is you can go halfway, but your elbows must come in. You can go halfway, or you can do a combination of 1 down, 1 half, and 1 back touch. 1 down, 1 half, 1 back. It's a really nice way to progress. Down, half, and back. I'm going to do 1 more set just like that. 1 and half, and come back. Now I'm going to take the opportunity to stretch out my back. Hands at the top of the glide board, knees apart. and just lengthen out my back into child pose. It's a yummy little stretch. Great for posture. And pull up in your belly when you move. Now we're going to attach the arm pulley on. But I'm not going to go up high. I'm keeping this at beginner level. And your weight dictates where you have this. Because you're lifting and pulling and pushing your own weight on a level, on an incline. So always come down to the bottom of your unit. Don't get on at the top. Straddle and sit down. Always roll down, dive in your belly, and roll your way down. I'm going to go back over and do our beautiful lats again. This time we're going to do singles, so right and left. I want you to think of drawing from under the shoulder, not the hand. And there's no momentum coming back. So the shoulder comes down, shoulder comes down, shoulder down. Keep the palms looking at the ceiling. I'm going into double now. Then I'm going to bring my rib cage down because it was too high then, and turn my abs on. I'm going to come into 3 pulses, and 1, 2, 3, back up. And 1, 2, 3, back up. And 1, 2, 3, back up. One more time. And 1, 2, 3, and come back in. Hold. Now I'm going to bring this up over into my pullover. I'm just going to do 6 of these. Keeping the rib cage down, the abdominals on. The elbows are soft, remember. So you don't flick from the elbow. And look at your wrist and make sure your wrist stays nice and neutral, means flat. So you don't finish the move with your wrist. Take it down if you have to. Use your exhale as you come over. 1 more, hold it down, turn the hands thumbs up. Pop your shoulder blades back, bring your rib cage down, zip up the tummy, and exhale, deltoid raise, and come down. These need to be done slow, elbows soft. Think of bird wings. The bird's wings just fly open and come in, same speed. Open, listen to your body. If you've got a shoulder impingement, you want to come above your body, and that way you won't hit that impingement. If it's still sore, stop the move and do the other postural work that you'll find on my YouTube to correct the pathology. And open. Now I'm going to take this into 2 around the world each way. So we come up, open, and down. I'm only going to do 2 because it's beginner. Up, open, and down. Reverse it. Open, lift, and down. Open, lift, and down. Beautiful. I'm going to scoot my way back up now. I'm going to roll my arms under and roll up. Stand and walk backwards to the top of your glide board. We're going to do chest. I'm going to flick my cables under. So I'm going to do that again. So the cables are on the outside. I see a lot of people doing this well. Flick the cable underneath and save yourself some arm damage and get the line of pull from the pulley system to the hand line. Take away your feet. If you find it too hard, pop them down. Absolutely use your feet when you need to. Elbows in line with the waistline. Lift up. Take away the feet. I'm going to take them away. But if I fatigue, I just pop them back down. Exhale, push center. Exhale, push center. I want you to notice I lean forward, zip the tummy, and I come back, elbow, shoulder, and then push. Don't go too far behind. Use the chest muscles. Now this can get really tough. I'm going to go into unilateral now. And right, think of punching someone in the nose. So I just put a face at the end here and punch in the nose. So you bring it slightly in and push out. Remember, you can put your feet down. You're going to feel a burn in your chest. It's your workout, so you stop when you want to. And I'm going to finish with 2 double. 1, 2 and hold. My arms and my chest are burning, even though it's beginner, and come back down. Feet down and turn. I'm going to turn around. Now we're going to take this into a circle lat pull. Anchor down, safety cue. You don't ever hold the rails, guys. Never, ever, ever. Knuckle down or called anchor down. Now you can do anything because the glide board won't move. Knees on. I see often people getting on without holding on. Really dangerous. So just use this little cue. Come back down. Tuck into your tum. Now, if you have got a knee issue, and today actually, I do as well. This is a stupid accident. So I'm going to put my cushion underneath me and just give my knee a little bit more gapping. So use the cushion if you need it, otherwise don't. Sit your bottom back, pull into your belly. Exhale, come through. Inhale, come back. My head is down. And it's as if I'm paddling through the water on my surfboard. That's actually how I did my knee injury, not on TotalGym, but actually surfing. And exhale, come back through. Exhale through. Exhale through. Exhale through. 2 more. I'm going to turn this into a tricep kickback. So we're going to stop and push back from the elbows. 2 and 3. You may only get 3. I'm going to go for 6. It's a real burn. Stop when you need to. Come back up. Staying on the knees. I'm going to go into a bicep curl. Grip the tummy and lift. And lift. And lift. Now this is a beginner workout, but I've still got a sweat on. And 4. And 3, no momentum, no need for the arm to go all the way out. And hold. Anchor down. I'm going to go into a nice one. Kick my cushion off. And tuck in, roll your way back up. And come back down. Just release the back, roll back up. And come back down. Roll back up. Come back down one more time. And roll back up. And come back down. Step off, put away your arm pulleys, always unhook arm pulleys. And my favorite to finish every workout, down at the bottom, foot on the floor or foot on your crossbar. And exhale, open the glide board, pull up your toes, lengthen out your hamstrings, keep your head up, shoulders down. Inhale back in, left foot goes down and exhale, come back. And inhale, come back in. There we go guys, beginner workout number 2. I hope you have fun with it and you're starting to build on your practice and feeling stronger. See you in beginner workout 3.